Hi, everybody. Hi, Eric. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Sophia. How's it going?
Hello.
How is everybody?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah? A little bit crazy.
Oh, I also had another question about
Sure. Go for it.
the Google Doc. If it already has an answer, do we still answer it?
No. So,
Oh, I did.
no, that's totally okay. So the earlier session, people were answering the questions, and I just finished going in there, and all the answers for the author's notes that were correct, I put in green. And then I put little notes underneath, so just to sort of provide context. Okay.
All right, because I've been
So,
answering them.
oh yeah, I mean, feel free to, if you want to elaborate on them, and if I see anything else that is in the question, I'll go ahead and I'll do it green. But what I don't want is you guys to do the color. So you guys don't do the green, the blue, and the yellow, just simply so that I can reserve that to make corrections and everything. Hi, Jamima, how you doing? Everybody, nobody's putting your beautiful faces on there, so I can't see you all. You're all like just names.
I'll do a
There you
face.
are. Hi, Samantha. How you doing? Good
Hello.
to see you. So how's it going, everybody?
Uh,
What do you think of this distance learning? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I don't.
You don't. Tell me why.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it. I miss you all terribly.
Yeah. I I had to miss the last 2 days of school before the break regardless because my mom's hyper paranoid. So I didn't even get like the last few days to figure out things for my classes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was very abrupt. It was sort of like one day we were there and then they're like, okay, don't come. I left cheese in my refrigerator at school. So I'm wondering, is it still good or not? My sister had a fish tank. So she was able to get the fish out, but she's the agriculture teacher at well, she's not the agriculture teacher. She has a greenhouse at North Cobb, and she has 1,000 plants. Now, luckily, they have the sprinkler on, but she's very worried about them. So they might end up doing something. Hi, Caden, how you doing? They might end up doing something like allowing her to go in and moving all the plants out to the sidewalk, and then we'll just tell the community, if you want a plant, just come and get it. Hi, Thea. Hi, Jackson. How you doing? It's good to see you. How's it going? So the first part of the meeting, we're just simply checking in to see how everybody's doing. How you doing? Oh, Thea, thumbs up for Thea. How are you doing, Jackson? Good. Hannah,
Oh, shit.
I'm good.
you're good? Yeah. Put in my garden. I guess that's one good thing. So I've been in the backyard, although the last couple of days it's been raining. So I'll be able to get out there a little today. I put in tomatoes, some broccoli, some basil, some spinach, and then lettuce, which are sort of colder plants. So, hi, Emily. How you doing? Good to see you. Hayden, have you been fishing? That's a social isolation thing.
Yeah, they stopped it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, wait though. Like, why can't you go out into nature and just go fishing?
I mean, I can, but they stopped the tournaments.
Yeah. I am so.
So,
I
well,
saw the Olympics were postponed.
yeah, and I've been taking a break though. I've just been working and trying to do what I can because I'm gonna be getting a different boat soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had a big delivery from Lowe's, so you still can get stuff delivered. I got a pizza today, but you just
From Lowe's?
Yeah, Lowe's came with a forklift and delivered like mulch and dirt and some tomato steaks and all kinds of stuff for me. So that was good. Otherwise, my husband and I are both kind of isolating because we both had surgery recently, so we're a little worried about that. But otherwise, but both of my sons live downstairs, so they're just kind of going out and getting stuff. But we'll see. I have no news from the school about like when are we coming back or anything like that. Oh, I like your roses, Emily. But so we're just gonna play it day by day, right?
Mm,
So did you guys start reading Into the Wild at all? Oh, you can't see my
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
there you go. Wait, can you see it? This is okay. There you go. Into the Wild.
Are you in front of a green
Notice-
screen?
Notice, yeah, I put myself in Alaska with the bus. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share my. Let's see if I can share my screen with you guys. So I'm going on to the Google Doc, so we can take a look at that together. Here it is. Okay, so for the earlier meeting, what I did is just kind of go over a little bit about what we're going to be covering. So I'm going to go ahead and act like we'll be doing this for a couple of weeks. So as I said in class, I just simply flip-flop two units. So unit 3 is the research paper unit, and then the Great Gatsby. Unit 4 is where you're going to do a personal portfolio and then do Into the Wild. So we're going to be reading Into the Wild, and then I'll be assigning you some things for you to do that will all amass into a college or career portfolio. So let's talk the Wild first. Now, I don't yet have a calendar because I don't actually know, I can't put an end date on this. So what I'm going to do is assign a couple chapters at a time, and then we'll work on those chapters, and then we'll just keep moving forward. And Coach Matthews was on our meeting this morning, and so I'm going to keep checking in with him, and then once he tells us an end date, then I can say, or if we just keep going and then we get to the end of the book, then we'll do our test. What I did with GradeCam, that's that program that prints out the little grading sheets that I use, is they have opened a student portal. So my AP Lang students are taking a Great Gatsby test online in GradeCam, and all they're doing is I message them through Eduardo a login code, and then student ID, and the test is there. So, you know, if we have to have our test online, we'll do that. The only difference is I gave them a week to take it. So that's what I'll end up doing with you guys too, is I'll just post a test and give you a week to take it. So we're just going to keep being as flexible as we can. Okay, so the screen that I'm sharing with you is the
Oh my God, my
meeting
chair is
information.
loud.
Does everyone see the screen? Let's see. Let me go back here. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you see the screen that I'm sharing with you. Excellent. Okay, so
Wait,
oh,
mine's like frozen.
yours is what?
Mine's frozen.
Yours is frozen. Okay, let me see if I can refresh it. Is it better now? Hi, Ashley. Do you see the, I'm in the Google Drive doc.
I still can't see. I don't know why, but everybody's faces are like frozen.
Well,
You
we're not
might,
recording.
yeah, you might need to log back out and log back in. But it's okay, because I'm recording it. And so if you miss part of the meeting, you know, we can just do it later. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so, all right, so here's what we're doing with this. This is, I'm called this a crowdsourced reading notes. So green means that the answer is correct. So you can see that in our earlier meeting, a lot of the people that were on that meeting went ahead and answered the author's notes. So maybe what you guys can do, the next group, is take a look at chapter 1. And all the questions go in order. So green means the answer is correct. And what I did is I put the answer that was correct in green, and then I elaborated a little bit if I felt like you needed more information. I guess this would be the stuff I would do like in a class discussion. Okay, then, oh, and Samantha answered this as well. Okay, so feel free if you want to give other answers, and if I think it's correct, then I'll go ahead and put green, yellow, or blue. Let me, the teacher, do the green, yellow, or blue so that the students who aren't able to attend our sessions have the right answers. Okay, we're just keeping going along. Oh, that's misspelled. I can go ahead and fix that. Okay, so these are all the ones from the author's note. Okay, looks like somebody, Sam, let's see. That's really good too. Excellent. This is green too.
These chapters are so short.
Yes. It's one of the reasons why I like this book. It's very readable. You can picture him. And I will be putting in Edmodo. Remember I told you this starts kind of in the middle of the story, and then it flashes back to his whole trip all across the country and then ends up in Alaska, but it starts actually at his death in Alaska. One time, just for kicks and chuckles, I actually went chapter by chapter and I put it all in order. So I'll provide that to you all as a Word doc or a Google Drive or PDF. I'll just give it to you in every format. And then that way, if you're confused as to like, where is he now? Because he's all over the country, you'll be able to know the order in which he was going. Oh, okay, so if you keep sliding down here, you'll see at the bottom, here's the chapter 1 questions. And then it looks like wow, you guys are awesome. All right, some people have already gone ahead and answered some of the questions. So I'll go in and I'll be kind of checking out your questions here as well. And we'll just keep doing this. We'll kind of have like an online, group read as we go. Now, as far as your previous books that you were reading, in the next day or so, I'm just going to put in Edmodo like I've done twice before, probably just one open-ended question, which is give me a book review. And then that way I can give you a grade for your independent reading book. Don't worry, if you checked it out from the library, you're not going to get fined, okay? If it's, if we end up not, I know, I thought about that. I have books out too, but they're not going to fine you. Don't worry about that. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? Oh, okay. So some of the other assignments we'll be doing this unit will be a resume, a cover letter, a personal essay. So, expect to see those. I'm going to start doing what I did for the AP Lang kids, which is kind of give you some work for the week. And then that way, you can do it in the order which you want to do. And it will always be one thing that's kind of academic, a little bit more serious, one thing that is sort of playful, like we all did a 15-page song list last week, which was awesome. And I'm still going through and listening to some great music. In fact, one of my favorite things is the covers. So I've been clicking on all those cover songs and listening to them. We also made cards for my mother-in-law's assisted living, and I just cannot tell you how wonderful those were. I sent them by email to the nurse who's in charge, and she printed them out and gave them to all the old people, and they put them on their doors and they put them around in the rooms, and it was just really important. I think I told you about this. A lot of people who live there, they get their bills paid, but their family doesn't visit them anymore because they have lost their memory. And so in some cases, some of the old people have actually, they don't remember their children or their grandchildren. So just the idea that you guys did that was amazing. And I just appreciate it so much. So we'll do something kind of collaborative. We'll do something kind of playful and fun. And we'll do some things that are academic for me. How's the workload been so far for you guys?
Oh my God.
Really?
My math teacher, you know how it's supposed to be 30 minutes a day?
Okay. I don't think teachers know that.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, my math teacher has insisted on doing an hour and a half as if it was a normal day and then assign us homework.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
And then she's treating it as if it's like a normal day, and then I also have to do like chores and things like that. So it's
Right.
not,
That's what's been going on with that class. It's just
Oh yeah, Eric knows exactly what I'm talking about. We're in the same class.
Okay.
Is it Dr. Gamble?
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Becky. I want to get on her little FaceTime calls. I know she does them for her class. I want to get on and just be like, hey.
Well, maybe you need to tell her, maybe tell her we've got a lot of other work. Or you can talk to your counselor or one of the administrators, because if they feel like we're all like, the first week we were kind of told, I think because everybody went on and we went crazy. And so we were told, pull it back a little.
No, she gives us work every day, and then she expects us to like join a Zoom call every morning, every day.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I don't even do those.
I don't either. She records them and she posts it on the Edmodo, so I just skim through it on the Edmodo, the video.
Well, If you feel like we're all collectively giving you too much work, let us know, because a lot of people are new to this. I've been doing online teaching for a while, so I know you can't throw everything at people, or you can't do the same thing you were doing in a normal classroom. You have to kind of adjust it and think about it differently. We have a couple students in our class, I'm not going to tell you who they are, that I'm text messaging them assignments. They don't have internet access, so they check in with me, I text them the assignment, they take photographs, like snap a picture of their work, and that is fine. So if anything happens and your internet goes out, just let me know, because I can make adjustments. And everybody has my phone number. As you guys are texting me, I'm capturing your number with your name. And so like Eric, the next time you text me, it says Eric, and so I know who it is. So feel free to text me if you need to, and send me memes and stuff too. Thea sends me funny memes and TikToks, so I really appreciate that too, because this is hard. Hi Emily, how you doing?
Hi.
Your room looks like Thea's. It looks like you have the same.
Thea copied me. Thea copied me.
Pardon?
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. I got this before you.
Girl, you
That's
don't copy
hilarious.
copies. You cannot say that I copied you.
It's very beautiful.
Are they complaining about tapestry?
Yeah, they have these tapestries in the background.
Really, I have a tapestry too.
Yes, actually, Sophia has a beautiful tapestry. It looks like it's from like Africa or something.
Oh wait, yeah, this one's
Oh, wait.
Africa.
Yeah, so the map
And
of
then
Africa, and then
this
she has
one.
a tapestry as well. I'm actually sitting in, I'm currently sitting in Alaska. Behind me is the bus.
Yeah, I have
So
one too.
yeah, see,
Mm.
there's the bus. Okay, so everybody feels good. I'm gonna log off in a few minutes because I only wanted to do about 15 minutes. But I think what I'll do is at least once a week. Today is Tuesday. How about every Tuesday at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and you can attend either one or just listen to the recorded one. I'll do like a live session where we can just check in and see how things are going. And if if you all need me to teach me something, we can open up a Google Doc and then I can just have, take questions or whatever you want to do. Sound good?
So the only assignments that we have to do are like the Into the Wild ones that were on
Yes.
Edmodo.
Correct. Yeah, so
Okay.
far we've only done Thoreau's piece that from Thoreau, Where I Lived and What I Lived For, Emerson,
Yeah.
Self-Reliance, right. Those two pieces
Yeah.
are really, those are important. And I did make some videos on those. So if you were reading those, because they're from the 1830s, if you were
Yeah.
reading them and you're like, what is he saying? Listen to my videos because I worked
Okay.
my way through the pieces. So I
What
have
about the no red ink assignments? Because I haven't been doing those.
Yeah, just check in when you can. All the work that you guys are doing now, I'm keeping on a paper grade book with the idea that when we return, I'll put the grades in. So, do
Okay.
them in the order that you want to do them. Some people are doing English every day. Some people are saying Tuesday is my English day. I'm kind of like checking all the different places, Turnitin, No Red Ink, Edmodo, and then as I see work coming in, I'm just grading it and then putting it on my paper grade book. So I'm not going to tell you in what order you want to work, but you might want to do the thing that is a little more creative and playful first, and then the academic thing second. I'll leave that up. Yeah. Any
Yeah,
other questions?
I didn't do any of the no red ink in the last 2 days. I've done almost
Okay.
all of it.
All right.
I'm
Oh, excellent,
working
excellent.
on it.
Yeah. So, and the other thing I'm doing is I'm trying to catch up with the work that I have outstanding. So if you do log on to your Synergy, you're going to see some grades starting tomorrow, just simply stuff that I had like in piles, before we started this. But anything since we started last week, we're not supposed to put grades in the grade book. And then, just simply because we do have some students that don't have internet and we want to make sure to give them an opportunity to do makeup work when we come back. And as far as when we come back, I have no idea. I don't know when that is.
And then this meeting, if I'm not like present at 11 or 2, am I still able to watch it somehow?
Oh, of course, yes. That's why I'm trying to do them kind of short. So they are being recorded, and then I'll post them in my YouTube channel, and then I'll
Okay, cool.
photo for you.
Yeah, because usually I'd be at work right now,
Exactly. Yeah.
but we got rained out, so.
And if we need to do an evening session, I think what I'll do is I'll put the poll out again. This time, the reason I'm having two is we were equally split between.
Yeah, it was like 35, 35.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll just do two. It's no sweat off I'm not going anywhere. So, In fact, this is the same shirt I had on yesterday. So.
Yeah, that's literally me.
Can I ask a question about No Red Ink?
Absolutely.
So if we test out of something, does the assignment just not appear on No Red Ink?
That is correct. So
Okay.
the latest diagnostic, if I didn't assign it to you, you won't see it on your desktop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch my?
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Is there a certain number of questions we have to answer on the
No,
author's
this
notes?
is that's a great question, and the answer is no. This is called a crowd-sourced activity, which simply means, it's for everybody. Some people will answer no questions, and other people can answer 5 or more questions. And I'm just, when you see it's green, it's correct. And so this will help you as we read. I'm going to do a lot of what's called front loading at the beginning of the book, which is sort of feeding you answers and ideas as we go, and then the second part of the book I'll probably sort of let you go to read on your own, and that way, like, all the characters, plots, setting, etc. will be explicated, and then the second part of the book everyone will feel really comfortable and know what's going on. Oh, I did mention this earlier. The movie is pretty good. I believe you can find it in Netflix. I know it's in Amazon Prime. So if you are going to watch the movie, it goes pretty closely to the book. They give us copies of the movie for the springboard. It is approved curriculum, but there is some nudity in it. So at one point, a lady exposes her breasts. She's like topless swimming, and then later in the story, the character Chris McCandless, he is swimming in some water and he's naked, so you can see his butt. If you happen to be watching the movie and your parents come through, it's actually approved. So sorry. All right. Any other questions?
Also,
Yes,
are we going
Sophia.
to do are we thinking of doing 3 chapters a week?
I'm going to just kind of feed you a couple chapters every couple of days or so. I'm not sure yet. I want to do a reading calendar for the whole time, but I don't know when our end date is. So for right now, we're working on author's notes and chapters 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll see where we are maybe on Thursday or Friday, and then maybe do another set of chapters like that. And then for spring break, I don't know. We're still having spring break.
I'm so upset.
What about the free reading?
Because we can't go to the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is to go to Destin and I can't.
Well, you could go in your backyard.
It's kind of pointless.
Oh,
It's
Right.
So are we not going to have
sitting at
assignments
home,
over spring break?
So instead of sitting at home and doing work, we're just going to sit at home and not do work for a week.
Right.
Really?
I am not planning to give you assignments over spring break, but I have not been given a directive as to how do we do spring break. Do we still have it? So I'm just going to keep giving you assignments this week and next week, and then I'll let you know when I find out stuff. I'll let you know. So I don't have an answer to that.
Okay.
How you doing? Yeah.
If
worst case scenario, this continues on the rest of the year, how would we do the next unit with Great Gatsby?
Yeah, how would we?
That's a great question. Okay, so I don't yet have an answer to that. If
At this point, I don't even care if we do.
Right, I might have you guys do just independent reading. It used to be that the Great Gatsby was online, so I could give you a PDF. I'm not sure if it is anymore. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of investigating is what are we going to do next? And I don't have an answer to that. So as I know, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
What about the free reading project?
Okay, so I'll be putting probably a choice board into Edmodo this week, and then allowing you to pick one of those activities. And a choice board sort of looks like a toe board, so you would have a variety of different ways that you could show me that you have succeeded in your book. And some of those might be something creative or artistic, something written, Flipgrid. So I'll give you a variety of choices and let you pick the one that you want to do. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna log off now because I don't want to go on forever, and I also want to be able to have this recorded and not have kids have to sit through like an hour of video of us just chatting. But I have to say, it's so nice to see you. Seriously, I miss you. I really do miss seeing you every day, and I'm really happy to see you. Okay, everybody, stay safe. Don't do anything silly, right?
Yeah.
I miss you terribly. All right, I'll check back in a couple days. Bye.
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 Hey, Thea. Hey, Thea.